You are not broken. You're distracted. You are not weak. You've just never been trained to be strong. You wake up tired, not because you didn't sleep, but because your soul is exhausted. You scroll past synthetic perfection, pretending you're not comparing yourself. You avoid silence, because silence whispers the truth. You don't know who you are. And deep down, that terrifies you. This world has trained you backwards. You were taught to express every emotion, but never how to master it. You were told to follow your passion, not your principles. And when things got hard, you were offered ease, not effort. But warriors didn't scroll, they trained. They didn't speak to be heard, they listened to silence. They didn't escape pain, they used it. And it's time you remembered how. They told you to chase happiness, not discipline. They gave you comfort and called it love. But comfort is a sedative. It puts your ambition to sleep and tells you to dream small. Now you're anxious, lost, tired. You scroll for peace and wonder why it doesn't come. You look outside for answers. But the mirror screams louder than any guru. The pain you're feeling isn't the end. It's a signal. It's your mind begging for resistance. No one taught you to sit with your mind. No one showed you how to fight yourself. But warriors did. Long before therapy apps and empty affirmations, they trained under fire. Every Spartan boy was taken from his mother at age 7, not to be cuddled, to be carved. They called it the agoge. It wasn't just training. It was breaking the boy to build the man. He slept on reeds, stole to eat, fought older boys. And when he bled, he was told, "Good, you'll heal stronger." In that world, pain was sacred. Fear was fuel. Hunger was instruction. You feel lost because you've never been truly tested. Every part of you was built on convenience, but inside you, the ancient still lives. The warrior is not dead. He is buried under comfort, under excuses, under lies you were sold. The samurai didn't meditate to relax. They meditated to prepare for death. Every morning, they imagined the worst: betrayal, failure, beheading. Not because they were dark, but because they were real. They called it death rehearsal. Because if death no longer frightened you, neither could life. Bushido, the way of the warrior, taught discipline beyond battle. A samurai would wake before dawn, polish his armor even in peacetime, and rehearse drawing his blade until his hands bled. He would reflect on impermanence, on cherry blossoms that fall the moment they bloom. Because beauty fades, strength fades, life ends. That is not weakness, that is truth. And truth, accepted, becomes power. A Stoic like Marcus Aurelius didn't ask for peace. He prepared for war internally and externally. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He ruled an empire while battling plague, betrayal, and the slow death of everything he loved. But he still wrote, "Do not be overheard complaining, not even to yourself." Epictetus was born a slave. His master broke his leg. He limped for life, but he trained his mind to walk free. What upsets people is not things themselves, but their judgments about these things. These men didn't wait for motivation. They trained it, built it, bled for it. And when the world betrayed them, they bowed not to the world, but to the unshaken part within. You feel lost because no one taught you to sit still. You think you need answers, but what you need is direction. Start here, 10 minutes a day, no music, no phone, just you and your mind. It will be loud at first. Thoughts will scream. Regrets will echo. But this is your battlefield now. Take cold showers not for toughness, but for control. Wake before the world does not to be better, but to reclaim your hours. Delay dopamine. Rewire your reward system. You are not your cravings. You are not your fear. You are what you do repeatedly. Build rituals. Simple, brutal, non-negotiable. Wake at the same time. Move your body. Meditate in silence. Write your thoughts down. Read ancient words from ancient men who survived without comfort. Reflect on death, not to fear it, but to stop wasting life. When you feel weak, fast. When you feel lazy, sweat. When you feel lost, create order. The modern world doesn't train warriors. It trains dependents, dopamine puppets, digital beggars. But you were built to carry fire, not feed off flickers. Repetition beats motivation. Pain purifies potential. Boredom builds strength, and silence builds clarity. You don't need more answers. You need more time alone with the right questions. Who am I without the noise? What am I running from? When was the last time I chose pain on purpose? What part of me dies every time I avoid discipline? Don't fake purpose. Forge it. Through repetition, through quiet, through war with your own mind. The first enemy isn't the world. It's the weakness inside you that says, later. Kill that voice. Train your mind like it's life or death, because one day it will be. Don't train to impress. Train to endure. Don't speak like you've arrived. Walk like you never left the fire. Be so grounded that chaos avoids you. Your ancestors didn't survive plagues, wars, and famine so you could fall to phone screens and sugar cravings. They endured agony without complaint. You complain when Wi-Fi lags. It ends here, with you. After 30 days of this war with yourself, something strange happens. You stop needing noise. You start craving silence. You stop chasing validation. You start earning self-respect. You don't look for comfort, you become comfort for others. The first week is pain. The second is doubt. The third is rage. But the fourth is clarity. When your eyes open before your alarm and your body moves without permission. When the craving fades and the craft begins. When the mirror no longer haunts you because you're no longer hiding. That is rebirth. This isn't for everyone. But if you're done waiting, done breaking, done living soft, then subscribe and return tomorrow. We don't build motivation here. We build ritual. We build resilience. We build the unbreakable within.